more than 3 decades and a voice richer and more decadent than anything you'd find on a dessert trolley. Alison Moyet is back with a new album and an absolute whopper of a tour. I'm going to be talking to her in just a little bit, but first she's going to perform for us, accompanied on piano by Steve Corley. Are you ready, Alison? Do you need to do any warm-up, any sort of squat thrusts? La, 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 la. What are you singing for us today, Alison?
So this is the title track of the album, which is not like any of the rest of the album. It's called Other.
Okay, gorgeous. Take it away.
I don't know precisely which day coloured me other. Perchance it may have been a slow bleed. So I cut out whichever shape I need. I don't sue for rescue. I'm as free as I have ever been. Don't want another rock to hang about my neck. You see bejeweled, I see bedecked in dead stars, and nothing touching me, nothing touching me. I call the birds that do not come. You beak and dead-eyed welcome. Bones bleach off the city, and when I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Keep eternal for your worry. I don't want to look upon another word this hard, so lightly thrown. I say disown, I hear disown. It sounds familiar. Nothing touching me. I don't want another rock to hang about my neck. You see bejeweled, I see bedecked in dead stars. I don't want to look upon another word this dear, so lightly spent, and what says here means came and went. It sounds familiar. Nothing's touching me. Nothing's touching me.
That was gorgeous. That was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I was just hanging on for the end there.
You mentioned, because the album's called Other, that track was Other, and
Yes.
you said, it's completely different.
Well, it's
to other
completely different
songs.
because the rest of the album is electronic, and so this is the only song that's done with voice and piano. But it's all kind of poetry based, so there's that time, but sonically it's quite different.
Have you got some spoken word on there as well?
I do have a spoken word on
Could
there,
you just not be bothered to sing?
No, the thing is wanting to keep a certain amount of fidelity to the lyric or to the poem, because when you're writing to a song, you're forced into a frame, you know, you can have 4 lines for the verse and for the chorus, and I just didn't want to crush it like that. And then, of course, I'd like some spoken word jobs, so that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So, and will you be doing that during your live gigs? I know you're going out on a big tour. Will you do a bit of spoken word at some point?
Possibly.
Nice.
Yeah, possibly. It depends how bored everyone gets with it.
This tour, by the way, huge, isn't it?
It's bonkers. You know, I've lived a life as such a couch potato, and suddenly in my 50s decided, you know, to get my finger out and work. It's about 56 states in, I don't know, 15 or 16 countries.
So most people get a fitness DVD, and you're just going to go on a massive tour. I mean, fine. Taking the States and Canada, Australia, New Zealand, UK, and Ireland, and Europe.
Yes.
Wow. Do you write it down when you're on stage so you don't go, "Good evening, Belfast," when you're in Brussels?
I'm just miserable. I just don't say good evening. I find that's the safest bet.
Yeah, it's a good plan. The songs on the album, then, you've said it's different writing an album at this age. And you mentioned about feeling invisible when you're...
Yeah, I really enjoy that, you know, because I think I always look slightly unusual. So someone would look at me in the street and think, there's an unusual-looking woman. Oh, it's Alison Moyet, you know. So you couldn't really escape it. I love the invisibility of middle age and the fact that now I can be an observer rather than the observed, you know. So a lot of the lyrics are about that, you know, other than this last song, which was more personal. The rest of it is just about watching and seeing, really.
Tell us about the next generation. And your daughter sometimes comes and sings with you. She sang with you at the Royal Albert Hall,
you know,
didn't she?
it's nice. You know, it's wonderful. You don't know what's going to happen with your kids. 2 of my kids ended up as academics, and my third is kind of far more like me. So she sort of starts magazines, and she plays in punk bands, and she sells drums, and then sometimes she comes on tour with me, and I make her sing.
I'm glad you said she sells drums. I was worried for a moment there. You are open-minded. And you're never going to turn around and say, "Get a proper job," are you? You're the best mom.
No, but and there's also that thing, you know, it's like you know, I think I had a chip on my shoulder about not having an education, so education became so important for my kids. And yet, when it comes to the youngest, as with me, you know, my brother and sister did better than I did. There's that kind of joy in seeing a little bit of a rebel, somebody that's just their own person, but actually is such a fine person. And you know, I don't care where it takes her, other than happy, really.
Lovely. Now, you were hugely successful in the 80s. I play you a lot on my 80s show, and on this Monday, I'm dancing to 80s music for 24 hours for comic relief. I know.
Amazing.
Can I, come and hide at one of your houses just till, Tuesday afternoon-ish, till it all blows over?
24 hours?
24 hours from 9:30am, obviously, till 9:30am on Tuesday.
Have you been in training for this? Have you, marathons, they do half marathons first. Have you done half a day?
I went to the Brits and danced a lot there till 2am. That went well. I've been at the gym a lot, is the real answer. I'm doing a lot of Pilates on that. So, you know, the Pilates where it looks like you're on a sort of medieval stretching machine. Been doing that and running and stuff. And I've got no choice.
Going on holiday with Prince William to get your dance training in.
Yeah, I mean... Bless him. Do you know when dad dancing or when mum dancing happens to you? I guess by definition you don't really know, do you, when you start?
Well, you do it, and then you get told that's what you're doing, and and then you have to suck that up, really. Don't you?
Stick up for dads. Why can't dads dance without being humiliated?
Well, I think we should embrace the dad dancing and the mum dancing, because that's what I'm going to be doing with 24 hours in front of loads of people on Monday, so it's fine. Tell us, will you be able to come and sing for me on Monday? Are you in town? Is that a bit cheeky
this
to
Monday?
ask you?
Georgie, am I in town on Monday? I'm at college Monday, sorry.
Okay, you at college?
Yeah, I go to college.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I forgot about that. See, I told you I have to ask what I'm doing.
Who is this lady who just tells you you're walking
Georgie's my
down
manager and sort of my
that.
other half of my brain.
Does she help you with your essays at college?
No, she just helps me with directions that way.
What are you studying at the moment, then?
So I'm doing figurative sculpture.
Oh, amazing. And what are you working on at the moment? What piece?
Well, I'm doing a half-size body at the moment, which I'm just kind of working on piece moulding. But it's been kind of really interesting.
What you'll have after your 24 hours. You'll have a half-size.
Because I've been going to college during the day and then going straight to another part of London to do recording at night and then writing at the weekend. But I had to do a video last week and I was completely covered in plaster dust, you know, so they really had their job. They didn't have a good job to start with, but it was problematic.
You sort Alison's makeup out.
Yeah.
Just covered.
She's so white.
Well, it's great. That song is gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
The album is out on the 16th of June on Cooking Vinyl, and Alison will be touring later on this year. She's staying with us. She's going to perform again for us a little later on in the show. Clive?
Yes, we can...